What a massive victory for OG.
Aegis on Slark seems incredible right here. Oh, he's just going to play like an absolute psycho. And that's going to be annoying for Secret, because again, what is the low CD committal they can use to bring down this Slark? It's not really going to be there in terms of the early damage. I mean, you have to land a Remnant into the Starbreaker, which that's a lot to have going right, especially if Crystallis doesn't want to be there on the front line at the start of the fight yet.
Yeah.
This map is going to get pretty dark pretty fast for Secret. Aegis Slark, he's going to be very confident to run aggressive and deward any obs Secret have. Might just want to save him for the fight.
So do you think Team Secret, are they comfortable with just taking a beat and like the idea of going late into this game, or is the Slark with Midas going to just put too much pressure on them? Do they have to make a move now?
I don't think you're comfortable here if you're Secret at all. I think the way this game is progressing, the amount of map control you're about to lose, I think Centaur is a hero. He does not scale that well directly himself. It's more about what he does for his other cores.
So they're going to have to fight into the Aegis. They are going to be able to get the Blink Stomp with the follow-up from the Dawnbreaker ultimate, and that is just enough AoE.
And his ult.
He used his ultimate. He used a lot there. The Terrorize being threatened. They could drop it in a second. He'll use it now. Uragi thinking about going for the kill. Instead, he backs up, catches Puppy. He was stuck inside the arena. Rezo actually jumping in, hits the two-man stomp.
Still have an egg here.
He is super tanky, popped the Stampede, but the rest of the team really couldn't follow him in there, especially with the Brambles being in the way. Now OG thinking about jumping again, but the Void Spirit may have just found an opening, going forward and with the Supernova on out, looking very nice. The Slark gonna be maybe stunned, but Dark packs away, and just outside of the explosion of the Supernova, BZM with his Arcane Rune continuing to toy with Team Secret.
You definitely wanted that low cooldown ult. You know he was thinking about it just for the chip. OG can re-engage here.
They're gonna go back into Amar now, but here comes that wave. A big amount of damage, but they've lost Amar, and Uragi's probably not super happy to fight either. Dark Pact is going to protect him from that. Surrounded by 5. No escape for the carry of OG.
That re-engage just delayed so long that Puppy can come back. Nisha gets full.
Also, the way they re-engaged on the side of OG, they wanted to fight, but Amar, it was like a pincer movement that did not pinch well.
Yeah.
Get discounts on your next purchase with daily cashback. Get 10% daily cashback from Wednesday to Monday.
You need a couple more bracers to tank all that. A beautiful quad hold. Not enough. Egg on the low ground here. The Starbreaker clipping the Slark. Secret would have loved to have got that kill right off the bat, but they'll be happy to pick it up later. Especially for Crystallis. Like, he is going to be the big key going late game. The Centaur, he's not going to scale damage-wise, but he can do a lot in the fight in terms of getting this Dawnbreaker in deeper, faster, and landing the stun. Especially just being a distraction. As well as the tankiness from the Secret side. Like, this is where you want the Slark building stacks. Difficult to build the stacks when these heroes can just sit there and take it to a degree.
When they could just kind of like throw it right back at him, and he's forced to be the one to back down. Dawnbreaker coming in, helping Puppy as a bit of aggression from OG is stymied, but at the same time, that doesn't feel too bad. They got a Dawnbreaker ultimate down. He's actually going to go the Aghanim Scepter, huh? No way. Okay, BKB now queued up. I was about to say.
It's interesting.
Smoke up, Blink Stomp. Now he did manage to get off
decent fight
the Shadow Realm, but the Aether Remnant pulls him back into his doom. Oh, and they actually do get the Overgrowth onto the Chen. They know he's up there. Nisha's going to jump for it. With the double damage, it's possible to get this kill as long as the Aether Remnant lands, and it does.
Buybacks from OG. They want to try and punish this.
They're coming in from the other side from Uragi, but Secret staying together. Nice tight-knit ball, leaving no openings for OG to be able to pick someone apart. And they will actually just get the mid lane tower off of Creep Wave push, so.
Nice aggressive move from Secret. Abusing this Void Spirit double damage. Also, the strength of this Treant armor still in effect. Man, Looking at this Centaur with Treant armor, 30 armor. He is a beefy boy, man. This is crazy how if his EHP is going up through the roof.
Yeah, seriously.
And he's just got a plate mail. He's got the ROP going that Lotus Orb. He's going to be a decent amount of utility this game. And if you look at the damage from OG, outside of Slark hitting this Centaur in the fight, it's basically all big spell damage, which is where this hero can thrive.
Yeah.
Put that strength gain to use, you know, hit the gym, chat it up.
Yeah, it's been working out for sure. All right, Aghanim Scepter is soon on its way for Yuragi. We should also talk about the Aghanim Scepter that Amara is going to go at some point, as he's completed the BKB. He's going like the full-on carry Mars build. No blink, he's just going to BKB, Ags, Satanic, you know, that whole deal.
I don't know about this Mars Ag. We'll see it in effect. I know he likes it, and I've seen him put it to good use. I don't know if this is the game for it, where so much of the secret damage is just burst-based. Is he really going to be able to, you know, catch heroes, slow them down with this Ags? I have my doubts here. That said, I think they're going to hit a very good timing along with this Slark Ags. Maybe it helps them take the fight and commit with the Slark when he wants to go in. Still, Secret probably slightly favored in these direct 5-on-5s for now. BKB coming out for Crystallis. He's an absolute monster.
Really nice read there on that ward. That ward can be hard to de-ward at times, but the Aether Remnant giving the vision, the Sentry in the right place, they find it.
I also haven't mentioned it, but Chu has been silently farming this game, and he's got quite the arsenal of auras, man. Drum, Vlad's on his way to Wraith Pact, full mech up, max penitence on board. He is ready to skirmish, and this is one of those heroes that he's itemizing to help the Slark, right?
Yeah.
Drum him up, give him the Vlad's aura, make him super tanky. If Secret can ever find the Chen first, burst him, they're going to be super happy in that scenario because it just takes so much EHP off the board for OG. That's where the Slark nighttime vision is also very valuable.
Yeah.
Yuragi poking and prodding, putting the Axe to use. Do not let your supports get jumped. And if you can jump the enemies,
Protector. Yeah, the dust to be able to spot him too, but they are going to try and protect him as best as possible. They do have that AoE damage, so the Supernova goes off, but he's going to be able to pounce away. He got low, chasing after him, though the Void Spirit catches him. Nisha hunts him down. Yuragi did not respect that damage well enough, and now OG are going to be run down without their carry. Taiga, really great terrorize, protecting the rest of his team, but could not save himself. He will experience a dieback, actually. He bought back in that earlier fight.
Yeah, out for 60. I mean, you're strong on Slark, but not that strong. And
yeah, that was crazy.
Maybe just biting off more than you can chew in terms of you didn't expect Secret to all be there. You know, hey, I'm going to poke this tree and get out. He runs up the ramp. They're all sitting there.
Yeah, but the step to go onto the Phoenix after that, that's really where the decision-making was kind of questionable. But
and we're also seeing the chase potential of Nisha. If the Slark goes into them and Nisha doesn't aggressively have to use these jaunts, use these dashes,
yeah.
If he has 2 up, he can chase the Slark through an Axe Pounce and lock him down with the back of the Stampede. That's kind of setting the fight up for Secret almost. So Yuragi really has to pick and choose his battles carefully, decide who he wants to initiate on if he's the initiation, which outside of Amar just going in, again, he does not have a blink, he has BKB Ags. I mean, I guess he can waddle in and try and bulwark some people. But ideally, it's Yuragi who's going to pick and choose who they go on.
All right. Let's keep an eye on those damage numbers for Amar. Let's see how effective this Aghanim is going to be. See him right now. He's at 13K, so that'll give us a good idea. We'll check it out after a couple team fights.
Yeah,
see where he's
at. Testing it on that Centaur, make sure it's working. All right,
yeah.
It's all up to standard, boys.
Patch didn't break it. Still works. I mean, it does continue to put Team Secret on quite the timer, right? Like this Mars is going to be a big late game threat. They still have this Slark who's a threat. With Chen, as you were talking about, Chuvash farming up so much. Rezo going to break the smoke and blinks away. Nicely timed.
He's just going to tank
He's still going for it, but misses the second pounce as well with the 2-man stomp. A follow-up from Crystallis as well, getting the chain stun in. Amar turning back in, gets the arena, pins out the Centaur who falls.
And
Crystallis, they do have the ultimate on top of that overgrowth, but he dies immediately on impact. Chen is going to fall as the Supernova cleans him up. Are they going to buy back to be able to take this fight? Nisha's going to be locked down by another pounce, but they do have the Glimmer Cape. Spear to the side, he goes in. Astral step forward, trying to go for Amar, but the Dissimulate will get him out. The Slark hunting for him. He actually went into the river here. He's going to go for that regen move. That is crazy. E-Blade, Dissimulate, went for the kill onto the Quap, but missed it. Astral stepped on through, pinned up against the wall. Amar hits him. They do have the heals coming out from the Phoenix, though, and Nisha's going to continue to go for it. He jumps forward, missed the Astral step, though. Goes for the magic damage onto Amar. Can he finally finish off the OG offlaner? And he does. Gets that dominating, but at the same time, a little bit more heals. How is he still able to get out? BZM's going to chase after him. The Glimmer Cape is going to be there. The Aether Remnant, he blinks right past it. BZM, they don't see him. The Glimmer Cape, he's able to jump down and TP out. Nisha gets away. Unbelievable. It's still going to be a fight, though, as Rezo's now back in town. He died at the very start of this team fight and wants to be able to keep it going.
Nisha lived so long. He's back in mid.
He's ready to come back. All right.
Absolute Houdini. The Glimmers, the armor from Puppey, keeping his core alive, proving that 4-staff Glimmer is still a viable build after a meta of, you know, everybody play for themselves for so long.
4-staff Glimmer, living armor, magic wand, sunray heals. I mean, there were so many little things to be able to help out Nisha there. And credit to him, he puts it to full use and just finds the kill on Uragi. Uragi slipping up again on the Slark. Cannot afford that, as that creates an opening for Team Secret, and you know they're going to push that opening all the way. They are going to take this Roshan if OG will let them have it.
80 gold for this Slark buyback. He cannot join this fight. It's all up to if Amar wants to contest it. I don't think it's contestable going into Overgrowth Egg on top of this Roshan pit. Seems like absolute destruction. Nisha just showing up in this game one. He smells blood in the water and refuses to let up, putting on an absolute clinic for this Void Spirit. We were talking about going late game for the secret line of how it might be spooky, but the rate Nisha's getting there, he is going to destroy them with his network. Beautiful engages and re-engages throughout the entire fight. And remember, he's getting silenced by this quad blink 4 or 5 times. At any one of these points, he can just die off the back of it.
So close to death there. I mean, the Dissimulate shard usage has been really nice for Nisha here. And I appreciate the fact that I feel like Team Secret, they do have to push the envelope a little bit.
That shard's now a talent. He doesn't even need it.
All right, so... Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Living. I mean, it was that plus this Quickening Charm. Little extra cooldowns. These things add up, man. And
all right, we check that one again. So we've got the shard on the Centaur, which that one's just the one where he double edges and he keeps just getting bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, some moves slow, which is nice. And it also, this is his primary scale mechanism, right? We're talking about, can Centaur actually output damage himself and be a threat? Well, this shard on the back of immense strength is one of the ways he can do it. Just start getting those stacks up. Suddenly you're 5,000 HP. Downside is it might be a body for Slark. The upside is the way Secret's taking fights, Uragi just can't hit anybody and feel safe about it.
This is what we were kind of talking about, the slipperiness of the OG heroes, but there's a lot of AoE stuns that can still be laid down. We saw it there. Blink Stomp into the Dawnbreaker ultimate, into the Starbreaker, and, you know, that's a full Shadow Realm that is just doing nothing at that point for Taiga.
All right, Battle of the Aghanim Scepters, though. We have to talk about it. We do have this Ags for Nisha, but we have Ags on BZM. This is the first time I'm going to be seeing this Queen of Pain Ags.
He actually went for the Ags, huh? He had it queued at some point in time, and I was like, no way.
Now, this is a very interesting Ags. We're going to see how much work it does with these Shadow Strikes going off, the screams between the heroes. If you catch all of them in an arena and you just land it on everybody, it could absolutely be disgusting.
All right, does the scream... So the scream goes off when the dagger goes away, right? So does that apply if you Lotus Orb off the dagger?
Or when you reapply, right? So
yeah, or reapply. So
like this Shadow Strike is 4-second cooldown. If you get to reapply it, you're going to do a crap ton of damage in this fight.
Yeah.
That's where it comes down to Amar hitting big arenas is really what's going to set up this OG team fight. Because you get the Willow spells on board, you get the Quaff spells on board, it lets Slark actually commit in because the heroes are locked down.
I'm just curious if it works with Lotus Orb. Right? If the Lotus Orb removes off the Shadow Strike, does a Scream immediately go off?
I don't know. I'm just an analyst. I don't know.
We'll have to keep a close eye on it. A lot of questions about this new Aghanim Scepter.
Amar does
all
go
be
back.
revealed in time.
Amar will go back for the blink. I think very necessary at this point. Maybe even wished he'd gotten it sooner in this game. I'm not sure this Ags ended up paying off for how the map got played. But now his full kit's online. OG needs a big arena, I think, at this point. These secret heroes are insanely tanky. Locket Glimmer on this Phoenix. Glimmer Force on Puppey with the armor. Full AC done for Crystallis. It's so much HP to chunk through here.
They did get the Spirit Vessel onto Taiga. Does he have any charges?
He has 2.
Okay, so he does
Use
have 2.
them wisely.
Mar, they're going to try and jump in. They force out a BKB and immediately jump out with the Dissimilate. So they forced a little bit of resources out of OG.
Remember, it's daytime, too. This is not when Yuragi wants to take a fight.
True, yeah.
One of your best options here is to abuse the night vision and use that to get the jump for your Mars.
Rezo, if he wants to, he could just bulldoze down this tower. You know, he had a pretty good idea. Mar, you know, he likes to play greedy. He might still be out on the map. It was smart of him to try and check that tree area.
Another double damage for Nisha in the bottom river.
He's just going for the jump. Yuragi does manage to pounce himself away before the Aether Remnant lands.
And this Void Spirit's so scary.
BKB now complete for the Centaur. I feel like we're hitting a certain kind of peak here for Team Secret. Yuragi's going to be blocked by the pounce. They do manage to get the tree inside of the arena. They're going to go for the kill off the bulwark, but Crystallis landed and destroyed the Dark Willow. Now starts laying the damage onto Yuragi, who's got to be careful. 1-star breaker. It does a decent amount. Meanwhile, the supports at the back line, they still haven't finished off the tree protector, but they get him both with the Sonic Wave. Amar is stuck in no man's land, though, and he is going to fall here. Meanwhile, on the side, Void Spirit is still playing a do-si-do against 2 heroes, apparently. Yuragi and BZM. They managed to get him on the leash, but they have the Glimmer Cape. They have the Aether Rims as well. He's in that form to simulate on over to the side. They catch out Yuragi, and now BZM, his BKB is going to fade soon. He's got to blink on out of here. Nisha, again, forcing the attention of 2 very important OG heroes and fails to fall. He lives through it all.
On 100 HP, how does he keep getting away with it? That is the big question of this game and the one they're going to look back to. Oh, he has just made these fights insanely annoying. That was probably one of the better cases where OG actually catches the supports on the back end. Puppey has to waste some of his spells getting gone on. There's not even an egg in this fight. Crystal is getting kited around a little bit, and still Secret pull out ahead. The stacks on this Centaur pushing him up to almost 4,500 HP as well. Yeah, those Nisha tips, well deserved this game.
Oh, absolutely. He's carrying so much of Team Secret in some of these team fights, but the fights have been so tough and they played it so well, particularly Nisha, but they still haven't really been able to take a full advantage. I mean, this net worth is damn near even, and it's 5K. That's pretty much nothing. They haven't taken a whole lot of towers lately. They will be able to pick off Taiga, who is probably having the roughest of all of them. Crystallis is actually going to pump the BKB to ensure the kill.
I just don't know if the game is getting better for OG at this rate. It's just shoving more and more pressure onto BZM's shoulders, who he's having a great game, and he's probably their best scaling hero at this point. It's just the Slark is falling behind, and again, he is the engine of this OG lineup. He needs to be getting some kills, getting the Agi stacks up. If he can't hit people, is OG going to win the fight? It's going to take a miracle. Maybe a Scotty?
Yeah, it's a long ways away.
A very long ways.
4-man smoke up, almost running to Yuragi. It breaks. Yuragi already popping the Dark Pack, bounces away.
Nisha
looking for the
Arcane Rune.
pursuit. He's not respecting this, but he did have the Dark Pack to be able to get rid of the Aether Remnant. They do manage to get the pin. The Supernova Explosion is going to go out, but it may not be able to save Puppey as he can't get away from this bulwark. Stuck there, does fall, but Clark still gets caught. BKB going out, trying to block the way, but Nisha blocks him. Gets right in front of his face, brings down the Slark, pinned to the side though. A Sonic Wave, a combo for OG that is absolutely fantastic. They take down 2 cores. The third one's going to get out off of BKB TP. What a hit. The combo of Amar and BZM there. Beautiful stuff.
You can take down the Slark, but Quap's the real carry all along. Pounce block for what sends Nisha back to the base for what seems like the first time in forever.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody got a huge amount of gold off those kills. That's all I know. They were about 1,000 each. Amar just does an amazing job. He tanks both supports here, kills the tree, forces the egg. Secret end up in a weird position where 3 cores, they get the Slark, they feel good.
And on the way back, this pin.
Yeah, the bulwark going to town. pushing them into it through the brambles. Absolutely nasty stuff from this Queen of Pain Mars combo. Rezo just has to BKB TP. The sole survivor.
All right, OG, it feels like it's been a minute, but they are finally on Team Secret's side of the map. They're going to be the ones taking some objectives. And that is all the scarier for Team Secret, because we've talked about some of the late game potential of OG, but also the fact that they've been kind of winning and grinding out some of these fights, but never really took a big net worth lead.
Yeah.
I feel like if OG wins another fight, it's very rapidly just going to scale on down. They're going to be up like 10, 15K.
I mean, I think they have to address the real problem here, which at this point is Queen of Pain.
Okay.
Like, is Slark even doing that much in these fights? He's running in, making space, trying to abuse his ult, trying to abuse this depth shroud.
Yeah.
It's almost like support Slark at this point, you know? If he can depth shroud his Queen to give Queen a good fight, that seems like the best thing he can do. I mean, he's got an aesthetic cap. I don't think Yuragi has much intention of dealing the big deeps at this point.
No.
He's just distraction, pounce the Void Spirit if he can ever hit it, make some space, get the spells down, set the fight up for the Mars and the Queen to carry it. I mean, the Mars got a satanic, man. Out of nowhere, it seems.
Is that as simple as like just shifting their focus? You think they need to try and get the initiation on the Quap, or is it an itemization?
I think you just ignore this Slark. Like, just don't get too baited by him, right? If he runs into you, okay, you start hitting him back, but don't use your blink daggers. Don't expend too much energy. At this point, he's just vision and distraction. He'll probably even just save for buy if he can get it. You need to think about the Queen of Pain in the fight, that you need to think about these supports. Again, Chen is sitting there, Shu, with so many auras.
Aisha jumping in through into the triangle,
jump.
catches Taiga. Resolution secures it. And maybe they're going to go for Chu as well. Can he get the Aether in there, or can they just do the damage? Neither.
Blocking it with the creeps.
Yeah, really nicely played.
No opening.
They're going to pull back the Chen creeps and at least kill those.
So that's the exact type of jump Secret want. Find the supports, try and take them out of the fight. The burst damage that comes out from OG is significant, but it's not damage that, in a sense, is going to prevent Secret from taking on their supports. As long as Secret can make it a numbers advantage, take the ores off the battlefield, then when the Queen engages, they have a decent chance of bringing her down.
Third Roshan of the game, it's an Aghanim Scepter Blessing.
It's a big one. Who wants it? Puppy?
Puppy?
All right, you're an absolute monster. Let me tell you, son, if I took that Ags in this game, someone would be having a discussion with me. But I guess, you know, Puppy, you can't really... What are you going to say to Puppy, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, also, like, the vision aspect being so huge against Slark. Oh, they found the opening on Anisha. Now, he goes down to about half health, pops his BKB. They reset here on the high ground. Looks like Taiga threw out his Terrorize, but they're going to go for the kill onto Yuragi. Now, he's in turn forced to use his BKB and retreat.
Yeah, remember, this Dark Willow died on the back end of that, so OG does not want the 4v5.
Yeah, Taiga's, whoops, I don't even know where he was.
Yeah, no one even saw him, so... I guess the eyes and the force saw him, you know? The value.
True.
Is this actually the best Ags?
I think it might be because of Slark. Like, just think about the fact that how debilitated the Slark is if there's vision all around in these like fights.
I know, but first off, you have the cart for the meme.
I mean, the meme power is important.
The meme power is very strong with the cart. The Phoenix Ags is pretty strong at this point. If he thinks he can save somebody, it's a full hero reset.
Sure.
And the cart for the memes,
Cap.
And
the memes. Listen, okay, but if they were losing, maybe they would go the cart and try and crash the game. But
oh, so he thinks he's
they're
ahead.
winning
That's
the game right now.
Yeah. You know, Rezo asked him, "Hey, you want me to crash this one?" We got this. I mean, this Ags is nice on tree. You get 3 charges now. Like, the vision is significant. You might randomly catch someone in an overgrowth on the back side of some fight.
Yeah,
it's not like this Ags is terrible. I'm just. That's a classic.
It's very rare to see like the first Aghanim Scepter be given over to like a 5 ever.
Yes, especially Tree and Protector, you know?
Yeah.
Guess that's why you wield the machete, you know? No one's going to argue back.
Instill fear.
Right.
Make sure that they know who's the boss. Really good use of the ninja gear here. Yuragi farming with Dark Pact and ninja gear.
OG trying to move out of the base, establish some vision. They really just want to get vision for Amar to get the jump, get the big arena. He's been doing an amazing job of finding these supports, taking them out of the fight. Which again, are there big team fight spells for Secret that they want to anchor the fight around?
They almost have some level 25s coming in. Did Quap get level 25 yet?
She did. Took the blink cooldown, which is, you know, I've been thinking about this talent. 200 sonic wave damage is a lot, but this blink gets down to an absurd amount of time, like 4 seconds with the shard damage.
Yeah, the shard damage definitely adds a lot to it.
Aggressive Donalds.
Really nice save there from Yuragi. They do manage to get a Brambles. That's a pretty nice one there. The Lotus Orb actually exposed the Brambles. They're going to be forced to use their BKBs now. Nisha jumping forward, but not sure who to go on. Amar is too tanky for them to challenge, really. They're going to use the Stampede to reset.
Yeah, Secret, I think they didn't know what was happening anymore there. Just get the hell out.
They still have the Aegis for another minute and a half. Also, Crystallis very close to his level 25, and that one's got to be crazy impactful. The two charges, especially against the Slark.
Oh yeah, you might just destroy him in his ult, regardless of the heal. It also gives you so much extra burst damage for this Queen of Pain, who, again, is going to be the one who carries this fight long term.
Nisha is just not shy about going and initiating on Amar.
They want to use this Aegis.
Oh, managed to get the blink away. Not sure how we got that one off. The second Starbreaker is going to be used here, but this is an awkward initiation. In fact, Crystallis is just getting 100-0. That is going to be the Aegis, but the Arena Terrorize combination is destroying the rest of Secret as well. Double Sonic Wave going out. Nisha's going to be able to survive. Can Crystallis get out? No way in hell.
Still got
he heals himself pretty nicely. Does go for the kill onto Taiga and gets it too. He's battling all by himself though, and eventually he will be picked apart. Hyenas of OG, an egg being used too? Oh, Secret fumbling. They had a decent advantage. They had an Aegis, but a forced initiation and just questionable ability usage in that fight.
I mean, these arenas are just too good. Like, you're getting a 3 or 4 man arena every time. This is the best spell for OG.
11,000 damage from Amar.
Absolute monster. Proving me absolutely wrong with this Ags purchase. It has paid off huge dividends in this game.
And also, they just can't go.
He's too tanky.
He's too tanky.
Yeah.
He's got 4k HP. Yuragi is hard to bring down. It feels like Team Secret, they can no longer afford to just kind of like, whatever, let's just force a fight anywhere. They kind of need to be getting on the back line somewhere.
They're having trouble sticking to these heroes for sure. BZM showed up big time with that Refresher purchase, buying out for it. Timeless Relic on top, double Sonic Wave, double Shard Blink, double Scream, I mean. Doing an insane amount of work and disruption, all during a BKB duration that just goes uninterrupted. This is one of the weaknesses of Trina in these late game scenarios. Trying to land these overgrowths is just tough when there's so much dispel.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at this. This first life of Crystal is totally ruined. The arena goes out. They hit the Terrorize on top. The Sonic Wave, kind of awkward that first one, but the second one really paid off.
And there's no overgrowth egg here. Like, that's the biggest thing. If these spells don't go off and Secret don't get a huge amount of value out of them, I don't see them winning these late game fights.
I mean, that's the whole point of having this Train Protector and this Phoenix, right? It's like having an AoE like team fight combination that can beat out Mars plus Terrorize, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't think much is beating out this Mars, man. He is beating you.
He's taking a lot of damage just from Amar there. Dawnbreaker ultimate going out. Yuragi resetting out from that one. You know he's going to reinitiate too. BZM is not going to let this go either. He jumps forward. They throw out the arena. Not really catching much there. They're going to deal with the Wraith Pack. Resolution jumping in. Hits the stun. They have the Supernova stun. Follow up off of that one. The AoE damage. Yuragi needs to be able to get out. It looks like he's safe for now because the rest of the Secret needs to be able to retreat. On the side, Nisha forced to pop his BKB. Going for the kill onto Taiga. They have that Ether and he goes. Astral Step. Not quite on the mark. Now he needs to be able to simulate away from Amar, who is damn scary. Yeah.
He's just running in, bulwarking everybody. No one wants to do anything to him.
How can you? He's got a Satanic. If you fight him,
he
will easily beat you out. A Daedalus Satanic with the Paladin Sword. He's taking reduced damage and healing an absolute crap ton.
They've got the Chen Ores to back all of it up on top of it.
True.
All right, the neutral creep 3-man stunned him there.
I mean, the Ores just never end.
I mean, that might have been the most effective spell of that whole fight.
He's going to go with Scotty next.
I mean, why not? Go Divine, go Scotty, whatever you want. No one's even remotely close to touching him. The slipperiness from OG coming alive here in the late game along with the tankiness. BZM just TPing into everybody.
BZM just TPing into pretty much where all of Secret is, and they're going to go try and get the... Okay. BZM actually got a little bit low there. The Chrysalis needs to get out. They don't have a BKB for him. Turns around, uses that last Starbreaker, heals a decent amount. He tries to go pop the ultimate. That's not going to be allowed either. The Lotus Orb isn't going to save him either. He gets beaten down. The soldiers of Amar marching forward. Bulwark after bulwark. Now it's going to be Puppy next. Puppy run. Puppy run. He is dead. And they've caught Zayats as well inside of the arena. The 2 supports down. 3 heroes dead. One of them with buyback and straight to the throat. OG threatening the tier 4s.
Tipping his old friend Amar, feeling himself this game. Putting on a clinic with this Ags Bulwark. God, BZM just bots into a random skeleton there in the jungle too.
Secret, their last hold. They're going to pop the Supernova. Can they keep the egg alive? They're going to try and focus it down. They do manage to do so in time. Everybody from OG focusing on that Phoenix, and now it's nobody's left. There's no more team fight. Centaur's gone. He's going to buy back Nisha. He can maybe do some damage here or there to some supports, but I don't know how they deal with the one and only Amar. 1,600 damage to finish off Nisha. Send him back to their fountain. Send him running, Amar, because OG take game 1.
In stylish fashion as well with their signature Mars. Wow, what a game from OG, just pushing that Chen lineup into the late game where they're suddenly too tanky for Nisha to deal with. Nisha was popping off that game if we remember back to that mid game. He was just styling on them almost 1v4, 1v3 in these scenarios. And then all of a sudden, like a toggle switch, the tankiness comes online.
The Bulwark toggle.
Yeah, the Bulwark toggle, the Wraith Pack from Chen. There's random ice armors in there too. Who wants to commit into this fight? They have the Aegises on Crystallis.
Taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this. Life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass half wish. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you. We died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous. Scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard. I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love. You never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad. I'm a piece of the that. They can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say
Step 1, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy.